Namaskara, everyone. A very logical day to all of you, and a very logical week ahead to all of you. So, here we are with the first editorial of the Indian Express, May 8, 2023, Raising the Bar. Let's see what we have in the reading section. The Council of Foreign Ministers of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, that is SCO, at Goa, was overshadowed by an India Pakistan slanging match. This is unfortunate. China dominates the SCO and Pakistan is a member too. India has good relations with neither. But the SCO gives Delhi a place at the table in Eurasia, right? Because India is a member of SCO, it gets a place at the table in Eurasia. मतलब उसको उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में मिल जाती है जगह. क्यों और क्या होता है उससे? It can not only watch over its interests in Central Asia and be part of the regional conversations on Afghanistan, but also engage with the adversaries. This is the benefit that Delhi receives, right? In spite of being a member of this SCO, where it doesn't have good relations with the other members. फिर भी दिल्ली है मतलब इंडिया है फिर भी तो इंडिया को बेनिफिट क्या हो रहा है that it can watch over its interests in Central Asia and be part of the regional conversations on Afghanistan. ये भी होता है. Also, engage with the adversaries. Now, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar's meeting with his Chinese counterpart, Qin Gang, on the sidelines of the SCO showed that such conversations are possible even with a neighbor that has made incursions into Indian territory in eastern Ladakh. So now this even with a neighbor refers to China. कोविड्स अरुणाचल प्रदेश कोविड्स का मतलब होता है उसको बहुत ज्यादा पसंद है अरुणाचल प्रदेश एंड बाय दिल्लीज ओन रेकनिंग has destabilized the line of actual control to the point where the relationship is now fragile. So these three are the pointers which gives you that India is not on the same level as China, right? Adversaries हैं उसके बाद भी वो इसका एक पार्ट है इंडिया. क्यों पार्ट है उसका? क्योंकि ये बेनिफिट्स मिलते हैं उसको. Right now, you can easily break this paragraph into three parts. That India is a part of that SCO, right? In spite of this being the situation that is given in the last paragraph, last 2-3 lines, why gives you this part? This is the benefit that is received by Delhi. ठीक है और इसीलिए इंडिया अभी भी SCO का एक हिस्सा है. Here. SCO gives Delhi a place at the table in Eurasia from where it can not only watch over its interests but also engage with adversaries. ये benefits हैं इसके और जो pointer था relationship is now fragile with China, ये China वाली था, right? Next, if Delhi can engage such an adversary with civility, it should be able to do so with Pakistan as well. Of course, it did not help that Pakistan's foreign minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari treated his first visit to India for grandstanding on Kashmir. ये किया उन्होंने. He made it plain before arrival that he was going to Goa to keep Pakistan's tryst with the Shanghai spirit and not to seek reconciliation with India. This was the goal of Pakistan. At the meeting that took place on a day that 5 more soldiers were killed in a second episode of the terrorists in 2 weeks in the Rajouri-Poonch border area in Jammu, his homily. Let's not get caught up in weaponizing terrorism for diplomatic point scoring and root causes. ये होमली हम उसको बोलते हैं जिसको बोलते हैं ना ज्ञान दे रहे हैं लेक्चर दे रहे हैं वो होमली होता है स्पीच देना प्रीच करना या लेक्चर देना. ठीक है तो उसने क्या किया जहां पे टेररिस्ट ने अटैक किया जिस दिन वो गोवा में मिलने वाले थे मीटिंग थी उनकी देन व्हाट ही सेड वाज लेट्स नॉट गेट कॉट अप इन वेपनाइजिंग टेररिज्म फॉर डिप्लोमेटिक पॉइंट स्कोरिंग मतलब जहां पे हमें पॉलिटिकली डिप्लोमेटिक रीजनिंग करनी है लॉजिक लगाना है या एक्शन करना है उसमें हम टेररिज्म को इंटरफेयर ना करने दें. राइट, तो उसको वेपन जैसा ना यूज करेंगे, बट दिस इज व्हाट ही सेड. He was asking to be called out. Now, Jaishankar's response reiterated the political message. How did Mr. Jaishankar respond? He repeated the political message. And what was that? That Delhi has nothing to talk to Pakistan on Kashmir except the return of parts of the erstwhile state that are under Pakistani occupation. जो हिस्से पाकिस्तान के सॉरी कश्मीर के उनके कब्जे में है उनको वापस दे दो, इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं. This hawkishness is likely to continue for the foreseeable future. That means what is Pakistan saying and what is Delhi saying? So hawkishness will be, there will be another word that is belligerence or hostility, pugnacity. ठीक है, ये वाले वर्ड्स हमें पता है, तो उसी की लिस्ट में हम एक वर्ड और हॉकिश कर सकते हैं. So see, this part becomes a major point, that this hawkishness is going to continue. Why? Because both of the countries are at loggerheads. Now, India-Pakistan ties are hostage to domestic politics more than ever before, which is why a back channel springs up every now and then. It is hostage to domestic politics का मतलब होता है कि इंडिया पाकिस्तान के रिलेशंस में डोमेस्टिक पॉलिटिक्स की वजह से बड़ी चेंजेस आती हैं. ठीक है, और इसीलिए समथिंग और दी अदर कम्स अप एंड डाउन. नाउ एंड देन मीन्स कभी आता है कभी नहीं आता है. So realization is dawning on Pakistan that eating grass is overstated. Dawning means approaching. ये उनको समझ में आने लग गया है that eating grass is overstated. From India's point of view, talking to Pakistan will become an unavoidable requirement of its big power aspirations. Moreover, Delhi can Pakistan prove its international diplomacy only up to the point where it cannot stop engaging with China. ठीक है, पाकिस्तान prove its international diplomacy मतलब, और वो भी ओनली अप टू द पॉइंट वेर इट कैनॉट स्टॉप एंगेजिंग विद चाइना. दैट मीन्स जहां पर वो चाइना से एंगेज करना या उसके साथ ट्रेड करना खत्म ना कर दे, उस लेवल तक ये पहुंचेगी इनकी डिप्लोमेसी, विच एज द सेकेंड बिगेस्ट इकोनॉमी is as influential at the G20 as it is in the SCO or indeed BRICS. So this China is the second biggest economy, influential at the G20 and as well as in SCO and in BRICS. सभी का हिस्सा है ये world over. So India in the chair of the rotating presidency of the 8-member group is to host the SCO summit in July. Hopefully, the spat will not impact the attendance at that meeting or take the shine off the G20 summit 2 months later. ठीक है, जुलाई अगस्त सितंबर में G20 मीटिंग्स होंगी फिर. ठीक है, उस पर असर नहीं पड़ना चाहिए. The coincidence of the double presidency of an expanding regional group and an international prestige club with some overlapping membership but different power centers is an opportunity for Delhi to demonstrate it has the goodwill and clout cutting across geopolitical fault lines to convene high profile international gatherings at a time of global turbulence. ये है काम दिल्ली का. They need to prove themselves. कैसे प्रूव करेंगे जब इतने सारे उनके पास टास्क आ गए हैं. एक उनको करना है एससीओ की प्रेसिडेंसी जुलाई में, दूसरा उनको करना है G20 की प्रेसिडेंसी आफ्टर 2 months, that is in September. Right now, this is an opportunity for Delhi to show that it has a goodwill and it has that intellect to cut the clout also. Clout का मतलब होता है influence. अपना इन्फ्लुएंस यहाँ पे जता सकेगी, अपना इन्फ्लुएंस यहाँ पर बना सकेगी वो अक्रॉस द जियोपॉलिटिकल फॉल्ट लाइंस. राइट, कन्वीन मीन्स कन्वेंशन, कन्वेन बिजनेस कन्वेंशन, ये बहुत बार वर्ड सुने होंगे तुमने. कन्वीन इज टू ब्रिंग टुगेदर द हाई प्रोफाइल इंटरनेशनल गैदरिंग्स एट अ टाइम ऑफ ग्लोबल turbulence. It is in India's interest not to let its conflict with Pakistan become a centerpiece of these events. तो इनका कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है पाकिस्तान के साथ हो या चाइना के साथ हो, इनको बीच में या एज अ हिंड्रेंस नहीं यूज होना है. एंड इंडिया शुड और रादर दिल्ली शुड actually prove that it is the best, यहाँ पे best नहीं, वो तो मैंने कह दिया, but it is to prove that yes, they have taken full advantage of the opportunity that they were provided with, the double presidency वाली opportunity. तो इनका गुडविल बना रहेगा, इनका काम अच्छा होगा, इनका असर बाकी की कंट्रीज पे पड़ेगा. This is what Delhi has to prove here. Hostage to domestic economics or politics, and this is the major point that we just discussed. Right? I hope you have understood this much. SCO G20 presidencies offer daily opportunity to demonstrate. ये दोनों की presidency है, ये हमने देख लिया था. Opportunity है, ये भी देख लिया था. Demonstrate its stature यानी status, position, and it must not bilateral tension cast a shadow means cast a doubt. ठीक है, तो उसे बड़ी बड़ी चीजें करनी है. एससीओ की प्रेसिडेंसी मिली है उसे, और G20 की मिली है. ठीक है, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दीज टू व्हाट इट हैज गॉट नाउ, दिस इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी that it has to make use of this. Right. So it must not, and India पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ है, और इंडिया चाइना के खिलाफ तो नहीं है, but still against China a little. Right? So these bilateral tensions means India, Pakistan or India and China, they should not cast a shadow. Cast a shadow का मतलब इस बात को जो है वो उसको weaken कर देना या हटा देना. Right? To raise a doubt, cast a shadow. ये question उसका रहता है. Critical reasoning का. Raise a doubt और cast a shadow. ये वाला word. Right? So let's see what we have for vocabulary today. Stature is importance, build, status. Cast a shadow is to raise a doubt. Incursions we've done in the last few days many times. Incursions जब हमने इसका पढ़ा था, मणिपुर का पढ़ा था, तभी भी थे ये. Incursions यानी intrusions या infiltrations. Influx. Covets अरुणाचल प्रदेश मतलब wants, desires, cravings for. It craves for अरुणाचल प्रदेश. ऐसे हो सकता है ना, उसको बहुत पसंद हो किसी को कोई चीज. Trust is encounter or a meeting. Encounter, इसकी एक बुक है, Tries with Destiny. रिकंसिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट्स होते हैं, राइट, जो बैंक्स देती हैं. तो रिकंसिलिएशन, कंसाइल का मतलब होता है पैचअप करना. So reconciliation will be something that is used to make things proper again. Homily was a speech or discourse, as I said, to preach. कुछ ऐसे ज्ञान देना, वो होता है homily. Reiterated, we have done this word, repeated, retold, echo and recapped. ठीक है. Hawkishness, we discussed this. Hawkishness is being aggressive, being ready to fight. ठीक है, अग्रेसिव हो सकता है. वॉरलाइक है तो वॉरलाइक है तो बेलिकोस हो सकता है. And then dawning means arriving or appearing. एकदम से लाइट जल जाना, वो भी होता है dawning. Origin, start, begin, commence. Cloud of cutting, reducing the power or influence, because cloud means influence. And convene would mean, हमने, as I gave you the word convention. The convention is a meeting place or an assembly, no? So convene would mean to assemble, to convoke, or to organize. So that's all for today. That's all for today, and I hope you come up with the reading of every article that has been suggested to you, plus listening to this editorial and writing down the words and start the revision of the previous words. वो कर लो अब से इस हफ्ते में पूरी बुक जितना कुछ भी तुमने लिखा है vocabulary में, right? So complete that till this month. Complete the revision of vocab. Right? Whatever you have written in your notebook, all the words that we have come here, this is not clear. Notebook. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you, class, and have a very logical day ahead.